Your dog tells you "I love you" at least 7 times a day, but you're probably missing most of these messages because they're completely silent. No barking, no tail wagging, no jumping. Just quiet, beautiful signals that most owners never notice. Scientists who study canine behavior have identified these silent love languages, and when you start recognizing them, it changes everything. You'll realize your dog has been confessing their love constantly in ways you've been overlooking for years. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. And I promise, once you see these 7 signs, you'll never look at your dog the same way again. Way number 4 is the one that made me cry when I learned what it really means. Let's start with the most common one. Way 1. The soft gaze. The first silent way your dog says "I love you" is through soft eye contact. Not a stare, not an intense look. A soft, relaxed gaze where their eyes are slightly squinted and their face is calm. Here's what makes this incredible. When your dog looks at you this way, their brain releases oxytocin. That's the same hormone that floods a mother's brain when she looks at her baby. And here's the beautiful part. Your brain releases it too. It's a biological love loop happening between you and your dog. A study from Japan found that this mutual gaze increases oxytocin levels by up to 130% in both the dog and the human. You're literally chemically bonding just by looking at each other. So the next time your dog gives you that soft, gentle look, they're not asking for anything. They're just loving you. And you're loving them back, even if you don't realize it. Way number 2. Sleeping with their back to you. This one surprises people because it seems backwards, but when your dog sleeps with their back pressed against you, that's one of the highest compliments they can give. Think about it from their perspective. In the wild, a dog's back is their most vulnerable spot. They can't see threats coming from behind. So when your dog turns their back to you while they sleep, they're saying, "I trust you completely to watch my back. I feel so safe with you that I don't need to stay alert." It's pack behavior at its purest. Wolves do this with their most trusted pack members. They position themselves back to back so each one covers the other's blind spot. Your dog isn't ignoring you by turning away. They're giving you their trust in its most vulnerable form. And if your dog sleeps touching you in any way, back to you or not, that physical contact releases calming hormones for both of you. They're literally sleeping better because you're there. Way 3. The slow blink. You've probably seen your cat do this, but dogs do it too. It's just more subtle. When your dog looks at you and slowly closes their eyes, then opens them again, that's a love blink. In dog language, direct staring can be a challenge or a threat, but breaking eye contact by blinking, especially slowly, is a calming signal. It means, "I'm not a threat to you, and I trust you're not a threat to me." It's the opposite of aggression. It's pure affection. Behaviorists call this a soft eyes moment. The eyelids droop slightly, the face relaxes, and sometimes they'll blink multiple times in a row. It's their version of blowing you a kiss. Try it. Look at your dog, slowly blink at them, and watch what happens. Many dogs will blink back. You just had a silent conversation that said, "I love you." "I love you too." This might seem small, but it's profound. Your dog is actively choosing to show you gentleness and affection without needing anything in return. Way number 4. Bringing you random objects. This is the one that gets me. When your dog brings you a random object, like a sock, a stick from outside, or even a piece of trash, and just drops it near you, they're giving you a gift. You might think it's weird or pointless, but to your dog, this is them sharing their world with you. They found something interesting, and their first instinct was, "I need to show this to my person." That's love. That's thinking of you when you're not even asking for attention. Researchers who study wolf packs noticed this same behavior.
Wolves bring food and objects to pack members they're bonded with. It's a way of saying, I want to share my discoveries with you because you matter to me. And here's what makes it even more special. They don't do this with everyone. If your dog brings you random stuff, you're in their inner circle, your family. So the next time your dog drops a dirty tennis ball at your feet, don't ignore it. That's not trash, that's a love letter.
Way number 5, leaning their full weight on you. When your dog leans against your leg or presses their full body weight into you, they're not just being clingy, they're choosing you as their safe place. This behavior comes from puppyhood. When puppies are scared or tired, they press against their mother for comfort and security. Your adult dog is doing the same thing with you. They're saying, you make me feel safe. You're my comfort. Some people worry this means their dog is anxious or insecure. Sometimes that's true, but most of the time it's just pure affection. A study on canine attachment found that dogs lean on their owners most often when they're completely relaxed and content. It's not anxiety, it's trust. And the physical contact matters. Just like the sleeping behavior, this releases oxytocin in both of you. Your dog is literally getting a chemical reward in their brain for being close to you. They're not leaning on you because they have to. They're doing it because it makes them happy, because you make them happy. Way 6, checking on you between activities. Pay attention to this one. When your dog is playing, chewing a toy, or even eating, and they stop to look back at you or walk over to you briefly before going back to what they were doing, that's a love check. They're making sure you're still there, making sure you're okay. It's the canine version of just thinking about you. You're not actively engaging with them in that moment, but they still need to confirm your presence because you matter to them that much. This behavior is called checking in, and it's a sign of secure attachment. Dogs who are bonded to their owners will regularly glance over, walk by for a quick sniff or touch, then return to their activity. It's subconscious for them. They can't fully relax and enjoy something unless they know you're nearby and safe. If you've ever wondered why your dog brings their toy near you instead of playing across the room, this is why. They want to be in your orbit. Your presence makes everything better for them, even activities that have nothing to do with you. Way 7, the deep sigh after settling. This is the most subtle one of all. When your dog lays down next to you and lets out a deep, heavy sigh, that's not boredom. That's not frustration, that's contentment. Dogs sigh for the same reason humans do. It's a release. But when a dog sighs after settling down near you, it's a specific signal. They're letting go of any residual tension or energy. They're saying, this is exactly where I want to be. I'm completely at peace. Veterinarians and behaviorists have studied this, and they found that the post-settling sigh happens most often when a dog is near their favorite person. It's different from the sigh they make when they're alone or with other people. The sigh with you is deeper and more relaxed. It's one of those moments where, if you're paying attention, you can feel the love. They've chosen their spot. They've chosen you, and they're so happy about it that their body physically relaxes. That sigh is your dog saying, thank you for being here. This is perfect. That's love in its purest, quietest form. So there you have it. 7 completely silent ways your dog is telling you they love you every single day. The soft gaze, sleeping with their back to you, the slow blink, bringing you random objects, leaning on you, checking on you during activities, and that deep sigh of contentment. Now that you know what to look for, I guarantee you'll start seeing these constantly. Your dog has been speaking this love language all along. You just needed the translation. Here's my question for you. How many of these 7 signs does your dog do every day? Comment below and let me know. I'm willing to bet it's more than you realized. If this video helped you see your dog's love in a new way, do me a favor and hit that like button, and subscribe for more deep dives into dog behavior and psychology. Your dog is trying to tell you things every single day. Let's make sure you understand them. Thanks for watching. Now go give your dog some love. They've been giving it to you all along.